How to replace a mouse button with just basic tools and a piece of wire. For soldering newbies, replacing switches is kinda tricky. The issue is that the switch has 3 pins. You can't hit all 3 at once with the iron tip. So removing it with just a soldering iron without frying the board is genuinely tough. In this video I'll share a couple of life hacks and show you how to replace a switch in 4 simple steps. You won't believe how easy it actually is. Hey, you're on the Forter channel. I fix graphics cards and other stuff too. So what do we need? First off, the switches themselves. I got genuine Omron ones from a trusted local electronics shop, rated for 60 million clicks. These are really solid, long-lasting switches. You can order from AliExpress, but don't count on getting genuine ones there. Better to hunt them down on Amazon. Besides the switches, we'll need a screwdriver, any soldering iron, a piece of leaded solder wire with flux core, a wooden toothpick, and a piece of solid core copper wire. I used 1.5 square millimeter stuff. For some mice you might also need to replace the glide pads. Let me tell you a bit about this mouse while I take it apart. It's a Razer Naga, made for MMORPGs, and it's already 13 years old. It was a gift for my wife when we first met. She plays World of Warcraft, and this layout is perfect for it. She absolutely refuses to switch to anything else. She tried the second revision, but it feels wrong for her. By the way, this will be the 3rd set of switches on it. Anyway, let's get to the replacement. Place the board switch side down and prop it up, so the switch hangs freely. Step 1. Mix the factory lead-free solder with leaded solder. This lowers the melting point and makes everything way easier. My iron is set to 360 degrees Celsius right now. Like I said, any iron works, even one without temp control. Step 2. Cut a piece of copper wire a bit over a centimeter long. Lay it across the switch pins and add a little solder to each pin. Now just hit the wire somewhere in the middle with the iron. Copper conducts heat like a champ, so the wire basically becomes an extension of the tip. The solder on all pins melts at once, and the switch just drops out. Step 3. Clean the holes of leftover solder, so the new switch can go in. This is where the toothpick comes in clutch. Heat the solder from one side of the board and poke the toothpick in from the other side. Do this for all 3 holes. Board now is ready for the new switch. And finally, step 4. Insert the new switch. If it's loose and wants to fall out, you can tack one pin first with existing solder. Then solder each pin properly with a solder wire. The most important part here is to not hold the iron on for more than a couple seconds, otherwise the hot leg can melt the switch body. The flux inside the wire makes the joints clean and shiny. Usually it's rosin based, so you don't even need to clean it off. The joint won't degrade over time. And that's it, told you it was simple. Slap a like if you agree. Now just reassemble the mouse. In my case, the screws are under the glide pads, so I bought a new set in advance. Most of the time, on the first disassembly, you can get away without replacing them. Just carefully peel or pry them off and glue them back later. After the second tear down, the adhesive usually gives up. By the way, if you have a Gigabyte RTX 3080 graphics card, definitely check out my recent video about the factory issue on those boards. It's important to know. And while you're at it, support the channel with a sub. Thanks for watching!